Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Brannygiz and I'm back on your screen, and today we have Q&A where I answer some of you all's questions who sent me some questions that you wanted answered. So I'm going to try to go through the video because I'm going to try to go through the comments and find your questions. I just turned on this camera and I am ready to film for you guys. So I told you to list some of the questions on my recent seafood mukbang, and that's what you did. So we are going, I also have my laptop too, so we're going to go through these questions and yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I received a few questions underneath this video, and I also was messaged some on Instagram and on my email. So the first question is, are you that friend or relative that everyone wants to talk to for advice? Okay, I believe I am that friend slash relative because most of my friends always call me for advice. They always want to know, what do you think about this? And I would proceed to try to help them. But if I know that they know the answer, I'll just, be that listening ear. But I usually get like phone calls asking me about what they think I should do in regards to a certain situation. So I try to give them a rational answer. I try to keep it 100. I don't try to sugarcoat and let them hear what they want to hear. I try to be there, but be fair. And sometimes I'll play devil's advocate a little bit, but for the most part, I give my friends advice, and I don't, like I said, I don't tell them what they want to hear. I let them know what's right. So hopefully that answers your question. And the next question is, let's see, I love your content. You are relatable and you keep it real. Question: what is your favorite makeup brand for eyeshadow? My favorite makeup brand for eyeshadow, let me think. That's a good one. I don't think I have a favorite makeup brand because I can use drugstore all the way up to like Pat McGrath. Really doesn't, I don't know. I don't have one. I don't. So, sorry. Okay, the next one is, let's see. What you doing?
That should.
What's this? Oh, this is nice. Oh, I like it. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, so the next question is, love your vlogs, Brandy. Question: what is your work? I work at a hospital. I work 8-hour shift, and I'm on my feet most of the time. So yeah, work at a hospital. The next question is, a lot of y'all let me know who you guys like to watch on YouTube, which is cool because I've subscribed to a lot of people that you all recommended. So that was a cool thing because I always look forward to seeing new channels. I always want somebody like new to watch that's relatable and whatnot. So yeah, I subscribe to a lot of the channels that you all recommended. Yes, it is. It says, hey Brandy, I want to start doing YouTube videos, but I'm kind of confused of what to do. I love doing hair, but I also love to dress, give advice, story time, etc., etc. Any advice? Thanks in advance. Okie dokie. To start up a YouTube, well, I suggest, the sky's the limit, and it is plenty of room for a new YouTuber. I remember when I first started on YouTube, I wasn't consistent, but I remember it wasn't so many people on it. It wasn't saturated with just so many people. It was just like a handful, and it was fun and whatnot, and people weren't doing it for But most of the people that I watched, they weren't doing it for the money. They were doing it because they enjoyed what they were doing. So I suggest, if that's something that you want to do, go for it. If you don't have a camera, use your cell phone. Make sure, let me see, like you have your cell phone, make sure that you clean the lens, the front and the back. Make sure you you can prop your cell phone up, make sure you are visible. Don't film in dark areas. Try to have some kind of like natural sunlight, you know, beaming through. And you don't even have to like spend a lot to start up. Once you get started, you kind of find your way when you're watching your videos, if you like the quality, you know what I'm saying. But if you have the money to invest, yes, get a camera. A lot of stores are selling this inexpensive ring light. Looks something like this. And no, I don't know where you're going to be filming, either if it's on a desk or wherever the case may be. They have like these inexpensive ring lights for about 15 bucks that you can use to even help with lighting. But to start up, I just say do it. Be yourself. Do what you love to do, and it's always somebody that's going to watch you. It's always someone that's interested in what you're interested in. And don't even pay attention to the negatives, you know. That's the advice that I can give you really quick to sum it up. The next one I see, the next question I see is, hey sis, the seafood looks delicious. Can you do a eyeshadow tutorial? Yes, I can do that, and I think I've uploaded one recently, so hopefully you all check that out. But I will be doing makeup tutorials in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, the next question is, hey Branny, what inspired you to start YouTube? I actually was watching a video and I seen a young lady. She was doing, I want to say, I think it was like a makeup tutorial. And I was like, I could do that, you know, but it was fun. I didn't really have much to do when I got off of work. So I started like filming myself and whatnot. And I don't think I was filming with a cell phone at the time. I can't remember. But I remember my husband going out and getting me my first camera. And let me see, do I still have that camera? And I started filming, and the sky was the limit. I just started like uploading and whatnot. I wasn't consistent. I was probably like uploading probably once a month, you know, because I didn't know how YouTube worked. So yeah, so that's what really inspired me, and it was just fun. It was just an outlet to there were women like me who was interested in makeup, hair, skin, nails, etc. So that's what prompted me to just want to start a YouTube, and that's what inspired me, that young lady. Yeah, so with that being said, that's what inspired me to start a YouTube. And it feels good because like the people that are around me, like in my circle, mainly men, not a lot of women. I have my mother, my little cousins and stuff like that, but I'm mainly surrounded by men, and they're not into what I'm into. So this right here, it's fun because I'm connected with some of you all and we share the same thing. So that's what inspired me. The next one said, can you do videos on how to decorate your room with a gray theme like your home? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm not, to me, I'm not considered like a decorator or a person that's into decor like that. Well, maybe I am in a sense. I don't know. I just go out and see what I like and I pick it up. Okay, so I don't know. I remember our walls was like a light yellow, I think, or tan. I can't remember, but it was just a color that I just didn't like. But I always like gray. Gray just looked clean. And I remember we had my Uncle Pierre, who does a lot of work. Yeah, so he had got a guy to come in with him, and they painted some parts of the home gray, and I just thought it was just like really nice and clean. And I just started picking up different pieces, and I remember we had this brown sleigh bed. I just hated it. I just hated it. So it was just like too big and bulky. So once that was gone, I was just like, yes, I was able to, you know, just do what I wanted to do. And we got rid of that bed, and it was a wrap. So would I be able, I don't know if I could like teach you. I'm not really an interior decorator, in my opinion. That I don't feel like I am. Okay, the next question is, would you do a makeup declutter? I've done a makeup declutter, and I incorporated it in a vlog, because if it was just done by itself, I don't think the video would have did as well. So to answer that question, I have. Would you do a shop my stash or a beauty basket? I sure will. Would you do a purchase or pass? I would. I've done that. Matter of fact, I just did a video on some perfume samples that I received, along with a perfume that I purchased, and to see if I like the fragrance, would I purchase it or would I pass it. I did that video. Check it out. And let's see, what other questions did you all give me? Somebody asked me what inspired me to choose a career in the medical field. I don't consider it a career. I just have a regular job at a hospital. I just remember I was 16? I think I was either 16 or 17. I won't say I always wanted to work at a hospital. So my mom used to work at the same hospital, and I used to drop her off. She used to work nights, and I always would see people just like chilling, and I'm like, they got it made. They making, you know, some good money, and it don't look like they working so hard. So I remember my friend and I applied. My friend and I, Keisha, applied, and I think they probably contacted me like a year later. I think I was working at True Green Kim Lawn, the lawn care company, in customer service, and they called me and they wanted me to come and work. So I was like, heck yeah, you know, with benefits, you know. So I got the job. My friend Keisha didn't get the job, but she did eventually get a job working for the city, and yeah, I'm here right now. So I don't consider it a career. I consider it a job. Okay, so the next question is, out of all of your current perfumes, what's your most favorite? Out of all my current perfumes, what would be my favorite? I would say Julia Has a Gun, because you can wear that anytime, anywhere, and it's just a beautiful, light, head-turning scent that I love. It goes with my body chemistry, and it just smells really pretty. It's a really pretty, and that is Julia Has a Gun. And right now, the next contender would be, I would just say Julia Has a Gun, because right now I'm so in love with Scandal. Is it Scandal by Night? Yeah, I just purchased that, and I love it, you guys. It smells so good, but sometimes I have to second guess myself as to, should I wear this? Is it too heavy for this occasion? So that's why I say Julia Has a Gun, because you can wear it anytime, anywhere without hesitating. You just, you know, throw it on and you go from there. So that's my favorite perfume out of all the fragrances that I purchased. Then we have, if you had to use one fragrance for life, what one will you choose and why? That's your favorite? Okay, yeah, so I just answered that question. And the next question says, what's your favorite hair care product and why? Okay, I didn't use it on today, but so far this has been my favorite hair care product. This is from Instant Control. It's an edge and braid gel that I ordered from Amazon. And this helps me, especially when I'm doing those like headband wigs, or just wanting to do a ponytail and slick my edges. I didn't use it on today, which I should have. But that has been like my favorite, my go-to product to use for my hair. I know y'all was probably looking for something else, but I'll throw in a little bonus. This has been my favorite, which is the Mizani Thermal Smooth Shine Extend Anti-Humidity Spritz. This has been another favorite. I like to use that when I'm flat ironing my hair, along with well, I'll do a separate video on hair care. Thumbs this video up if you want to see my favorite hair care products, from the shampoo all the way down to the tools that I use. Thumbs up this video and I will get that video out. Question ASAP. Is always keeping it 100. If it don't smell bomb, pass. The next question is, have you started visioning your new home? And number 2, if so, how many bedrooms and bathrooms? I've always visioned our new home. How many bedrooms? At least 4 or 5. But then, you know, when you get older, you tend to not want all those rooms because you got to clean all them rooms. And I know we have one son, and so I know he's getting older. He probably won't be here forever. But yeah, I envision like a good 4 to 5 bedrooms. So yeah, 4 to 5 bedrooms and maybe 3 bathrooms. Yeah. So that's my dream. That's my dream home. Another subscriber said, what made you decide to become a YouTuber? I think I answered that question. I had time on my hands, and it was an outlet. People understood my beauty lifestyle a little bit better than the regular folks that either I work with or you know, I'm around. Because like back then it was some people I would come to work and they're like, do you always wear makeup in the morning time? Like, do you actually get up early in the morning and do your makeup? Like, they always would be like, why are you doing all of this? Like, who are you trying to look good for? And it wasn't for that. It was just that it was just in me to do, and that's what I like to do. So, you know, I'm different from, you know, some females. I can admit I am different, and I'm not gonna change. So, you know, you accept me as I am, or you know, you keep it moving. Okay, so I had a few questions on Instagram in my messenger, and it said, how long have you worked in the healthcare industry? I worked at the hospital. It's been, I believe, like 23 years. 23 years. I've done so many things, but mainly in the same department. I've been working there for about 23 years. I think it's going on 24. Let me see. Girl, you know, you stop counting sometimes. It's going on 24 years, you guys. 24 years I've been working for my job. Let's see, there was another question. I had questions everywhere, you guys. So that's why it's like I'm trying to search the different questions, and I hope I didn't miss anybody's questions. I did see some questions. I don't know where they at, y'all. But I did see someone ask me, I did remember someone asked me about if we ever thought about or contemplated moving to another city. Girl, I think about it all the time. He doesn't. I think he likes to be here in Chicago. Who is he? He is my husband. Sometimes I think about how it would be if we lived like in Texas. I used to want to live in California, and I was like, no, not anymore. But I don't know, it seems like Texas would be a nice place to live. I never wanted to move to Atlanta. We visited Atlanta, and that isn't something or a place that I would want to go to. It's a little bit, you know, Chicago is like that fast life, in my opinion. Everything is obtainable. You can find basically anything, you know, here, as opposed to like when you move to the South. Sometimes it's like hard. You know, you might can find a Walmart, a Target, but I don't know. It's just that Chicago is a beautiful city. They have the best downtown. I can admit they have the best downtown. Even when, you know, you hear some bad things that's going on in the Chi, that's those people. But overall, Chicago is a beautiful city, and I've never been anywhere that has a better downtown than ours. So yeah, I gotta give it to Chicago. But back to if I would ever want to move, yeah, I would love to move to like maybe Texas. And you know what? I've never been to Texas, but it just seems like a chill place to live. So I mean, whatever. But no. New York, no. Most definitely not. Yeah. So that's to answer your question. And someone had they were curious as to am I married or not, and that was funny because my husband and I have been married since 2003. Yes, we've been together, or shall I say we've been legally married for those amount of years, and he's my best friend, and we have one beautiful son who is 12 years old, and he'll be 13. And I don't show him on the videos as much. You've probably seen him from time to time in some of the vlogs or hear his voice. But as far as like sit down video, he's not into all of that, y'all. And yeah, I like it that way now. At first I was like, eh, but now I'm like, I understand. So yeah, that will be, let's see. So yeah, I think them are all the questions, and a lot of people already said they already know, you know, basically all they need to know about Brannygiz. I've shared my life with you all through what is that, and through vlogs. And I want to touch on another thing. I do vlogs, and what's funny is that you have to remember that it's 24 hours in a day, and I only give you like 8 minutes. So those other minutes, trust me, I do have a life other than those little 8 minutes that you see. So this camera's about to die. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, thank you all for the questions. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, have a blessed one. Bye, y'all. No, I'm really just